do with the fact that I think the truth is vitally fucking important. And when somebody's talking anti-truth, complete bullshit that has kept the human race retarded for thousands of years, yeah, I'm going to be a little animated in how I argue with it, because I've had to argue it over and over and over again for 50 fucking years, and I'm getting really tired of the whole fucking goddamn thing. And, you know, little asswipes like you make no contribution. You just naysay and nitpick. You don't demonstrate or do a goddamn fucking thing. You don't make any contribution whatsoever. So fuck you. I shouldn't even have to endure your bullshit. You're not making an argument. You're arguing about how I argue. How fucking goddamn lame is that? Oh, he raised his voice and it upsetted me and I couldn't listen to the argument no more. Well, then you're a fucking idiot.
I don't call what you do arguing. I call what you do yelling and, you know, basically suppressing
fuck you.
people.
All right, there.
And then if they don't agree with
fuck
you, kick
you.
them.
Fuck you. Gee, what a lame fucking argument. Well, it's not even that the room would be boring, but you know what happens. I mean, it gets distracted and lost in a bunch of babble and nonsense. I mean, Jesus. I mean, well, whatever. Like, I'm not going to defend myself all the time, but it's just so fucking, I'm so sick of these goddamn people who just keep whining about it. Why don't somebody else do it? Somebody else fucking do it, and then I don't have to fucking do it.
You're right, I hate those people. They're such assholes.
We lack your charisma.
That was the same guy.
Well, duh. Yeah, I gave him the same boot in his anus. But what the hell's the agenda? I just don't, I mean, where does it all go? It doesn't go anywhere. I mean, this goddamn critique of my personality is so fucking useless. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to go to some dog school and learn how to, like, wag my tail the right way and not poop on the floor and not blah, blah, blah. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, am I really going to radically change my fucking fundamental personality? I don't think so.
Yeah, but those naysayers are just like 1 in 100. The rest of people think your way is fine. I mean, so that counts for something.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really work that way. The rest of the people don't even watch the videos. I mean, I was looking at it today, you know, I was looking at, like, Inmendham videos, and you're like, oh yeah, all the most popular Inmendham videos are made by somebody other than Inmendham. You know, it's just somebody else talking about Inmendham. You know, 10,000 views, 15,000 views, and, you know, Inmendham, defending Inmendham, you know, well, 900 views.
I asked him in one of my recent videos, where are these conversations really going?
Well, I know, another one of your preachy, annoying videos. Again, well, where do you want them to go? I mean, I'll do the Professor Anton thing to you. Well, why don't you do something, asshole? What exactly do you want people to do? We're talking about how we talk. We're trying to find a medium to discuss. This is only a 3-year-old medium, this YouTube thing, so we're not doing it right yet. Okay? So maybe there's ways we can refine the argument. We're working on it. People are talking about it. What more do you want people to fucking do? I have video channels devoted to that purpose. You know, whatchamacallit guy, that whatever his name is, the Chad guy, you know, he set up that anti-broadcast channel. Well, why don't you get in contact with him? Why don't you make a video on that channel? Why don't you start talking about, well, maybe we need to do something. Maybe we need to make something happen. Maybe we need to organize. I've tried to do it. It's not that fucking easy to organize, people. All right? So, but that's the nature of the game. There is an end game here. There is more than just talk. We're just not talking for the sake of talking. You want to sit there and critique it, fine. But what exactly do you, how are you improving it by critiquing it?
I guess I'm not critiquing it so much as I'm asking, what can we do? like the corporate stranglehold, what can a normal person do? Anything?
It's not a corporate stranglehold. Again, it's the goddamn people. People keep blaming the politicians. No, it's not the politicians' problem. It's the people problem. Okay, it's the people are the ones who are watching the 1.5 million views for some jackass video on YouTube. Go look at the top viewed videos. I mean, how did the people get there? Why do people get there? It's because people want crap. They want to learn how to put their eye makeup on. I mean, they don't want to change the world. They don't want to fix anything. They don't give a fuck about getting involved. So that's the problem. The human race is the damn problem, not corporations.
Yeah, but when you say the human race is the problem, how am I supposed to respond to that?
Well, the point is we have to talk to people. And so one by one, you have to get to each person. You have to say, look, do you understand you're on planet Earth and that the human race has got to take responsibility for what happens here, and that what you do with your life will decide what the future will look like? Do you really understand your responsibilities here on Earth? And that maybe you should goddamn give a damn, and maybe you should do the minimum of at least getting informed enough to rationally use your voting power, and maybe you should decide that the two-party system just isn't serving us well enough, and that maybe we should have instant runoff voting, and maybe we should get rid of geographic biases in our voting districts, and maybe we can fix this, and maybe you should just give a damn. All right, that's what you have to do. But I don't know what else. What it's like I said. What's the point of critiquing the only thing we are doing? This is the only constructive thing that is goddamn happening. At least some people are talking about it, and then you're nitpicking and saying, well, when are you going to stop talking and actually start doing? Well, you give us the do. You give us the blueprint. But until somebody comes up with a great blueprint, we're just stuck trying to find the blueprint, trying to find the road. I mean, I'm not against your critique. I'm just saying it sort of gets nitpicky. It sort of just it defeats the purpose to point out the obvious. All right, to say that we're futilely fighting for a possibility of change that is impossibly remote doesn't exactly, put testosterone in my goddamn testicles and get me all manned up for the battle. You know what it does? Sort of just cuts me down and says, "Oh yeah, you're right. We're fucked. There's nothing can get done. Nothing can get yeah." So you're just cutting me down. You're not building me up. I mean, it's a 1 in a million shot, and we got to invest in it, whether we like it or not. All we got is that 1 in a million shot. So yeah, we're going to invest our whole sacred fortune in this stupid lottery of hope that we can somehow, through conversation, get to a better civilization. And it's a long shot, but well, like I said, what other shot that we got? I can't kill everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I have hope that maybe in 1,000 or 500 years it might be better, but in the meanwhile, I mean, yeah, it is pretty futile, so I just try to not let it get to me as best as I can, because if I do let it get to me that much, then I just feel like I'm going to explode, so I just push it away as best I can, because there's not that much we can really do right now.
Yeah, I mean, pragmatically, you have to emotionally live. So, I mean, you have to find some purpose in what you're doing. You can't think you're being futile. You have to have some kind of contrived bullshit to keep your engine running. And, but yeah, you're full of shit. 500 years. We don't got 5 fucking years. We gotta change shit fast or things are really fucked. So, if you got you got a 500-year plan, I'm sorry, there's no fucking way. We need a 5-year plan.
Dustyfoot, can I burn your hair off, please? Would you let me do that?
Burning hair. Jeez.